CeCe's on the mound. We have a lot of confidence in him.
Sabathia set. Here is the 1-2. Struck him out swinging. And Sabathia to the 1. Strike 3. Fastball outside corner.
Went out there and went through like an ace, like he always does.
And the 2-2.
The League Division Series on TBS is brought to you by Nissan. Innovation for today, innovation for tomorrow, innovation for all. By DirecTV. Switch now and get a whole home DVR upgrade for free. Call 1-800-DirecTV. By Bank of America, the official bank of Major League Baseball. And by Taco Bell. Think outside the bun.
Well, looks like a nice night for baseball right now. There is some rain in the forecast for later, but right now it's 70 degrees. Feels a little bit like a late summer ball game here at Yankee Stadium, as a matter of fact. And CC Sabathia leading the Yankees out onto the field. And let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups, brought to you by Autotrader.com. The Detroit Tigers in their rebuilt lineup. They can bash with the best of them. Top three, you've got Austin Jackson, former Yankee farmhand Maglio Ordonez in the 2-hole with Delman Young in left field. Middle of the order is Miguel Cabrera, an MVP candidate. Victor Martinez is the designated hitter. Alex Avila, the rookie catcher. And the bottom three, Ryan Rayburn at second base. Johnny Peralta, the shortstop, a power-hitting shortstop. And Brandon Inge gets the start at third base tonight for Jim Leland's Detroit Tigers. And John CC Sabathia on the mound. He is the answer to the Tigers' Justin Verlander.
Absolutely. And what CC has that Verlander doesn't is a lot of postseason experience where he can learn that adrenaline rush that comes in the first inning that's so difficult for a pitcher who wants to do well. And for CC, he's going to have to go against those Tigers 3 through 6 spots, 20 for 83 with 4 home runs against them. Can he control that run, that middle of that lineup, and give this home crowd the momentum they need?
Well, the advanced scouting for CC Sabathia, you see his strikeouts by pitch this year. An interesting, Ron, that it is the slider that is his best strikeout pitch.
But don't let that changeup fool you. Only 12%. He gets a lot of ground balls on that pitch.
One sets up the other. Well, the Tigers back in the postseason. They had a matchup with the Yankees back in '06. They were on a fast finish this year. They won their division by 15 games in the American League Central over the Cleveland Indians. Tigers won 4 straight to close out the year, and 20 of 25. Sabathia ready to go with the first pitch of Game 1 on the way. Austin Jackson, part of that Curtis Granderson trade, a big part of the Yankees organization before he was sent to Detroit. He gets the top nod in the batting order for Jim Leland. There's no doubt that the Tigers can swing the bats, and they are a much more balanced club because of some key trades this year. Dave Dombrowski, the Tigers general manager, 2 big pickups, including Delman Young, who is their 3-hole hitter. Just arrived in mid-August, and he's hitting third in Game 1 of this postseason. Well, Sabathia starts it with a K on 3 pitches against Austin Jackson, and a good start for the big man.
Behind CC, Brett Gardner has played at Gold Glove left field with Granderson and Swisher in right. And if you look at the defense in the infield, A-Rod might be slowed a little by the injuries. Jeter, Cano, and Teixeira, of course, perennial Gold Glover at first base, and Russell Martin just had a fine season behind the plate.
There's Alex Rodriguez. A lot of questions about his knee, how healthy he would be. Joe Girardi said there's no doubt not only will he play tonight, but the rest of the series. Expects him to be at his best as Maglio Ordonez will hit for the Tigers. Jim Leland loves to have power in the 2-hole, and Ordonez certainly brings that. Don't be fooled by the 5 home runs. Ordonez has had a resurgence after the end of the year. Sabathia keeps pouring in the strikes.
Well, early on, Ron, he has definitely shown he's staying back. He's got a firm fastball, and I think that 5-1 record with the Yankees shows the maturity in the postseason. Had to do a lot early, stumbled out of the blocks. He's definitely ready for this type of atmosphere.
Sabathia, 19-game winner during the regular season, had an ERA of 3. And one of the best winners in all of baseball over the last 5 years. And this big Yankee crowd looking for another strikeout. And they get one. Martin secures it at first. Back-to-back Ks to start it for CC Sabathia.
Sabathia has so many weapons. When he gets ahead of you, he can go to a lot of pitches. That little slider down and in. Nice play by Russell Martin to keep that close to get that ball to first base.
He's doing everything you want to do. In the top of the order, there's some strikeouts in the top of the order of Detroit. And if you can keep those guys off the base, that 3 through 6 isn't as potent.
Well, Sabathia has thrown 7 pitches to start this one, just 1 out of the strike zone. Delman Young takes a strike. Delman Young acquired by the Tigers from the Minnesota Twins, and this is the 3rd straight year Delman Young has had a matchup with the Yankees in the ALDS. And he's hoping to change the fortunes a little bit. He's never beaten the Yankees in the ALDS. A couple of sweeps as a member of the Twins at the hands of the Yankees. And now getting his chance as a Tiger. And Young into right field. That ball's pretty well hit. Back is Swisher at the wall, and there it goes. Delman Young strikes first as the Tigers have a 1-0 lead on a 2-out home run by Young.
Never is a part of the field going to be more important than right field here at Yankee Stadium. You look at a fastball that he throws, and actually he just beats him in it, and he gets it to the right part of the park where the ball flies, Ron. You know this park has given up a lot of home runs. The Yankees are built for it. Early lead for the Tigers.
Sometimes, like you said, John, you drive the ball out of the ballpark. That time, just late, and the wall came into play.
And now it'll be Miguel Cabrera. Delman Young. It is very unusual to have a guy that made that kind of contribution, a guy you picked up in August, in mid-August, after the trade deadline. He was part of the deal that was in the waiver trade deadline, had to pass through all teams. Not only is he contributing, but he's hitting 3rd in this Tigers lineup, and he's been doing that since mid-August when he arrived in Detroit for Jim Leyland.
Disturbing trend for CC Sabathia. That was his 15th pitch. Any postseason start, first 15 pitches, batting average of opposition, 488.
And now Miguel Cabrera, another guy on a fast finish. Cabrera red hot here in the month of September. And is back to his old form. He was the batting champion in the American League this year, a 344 batting average, with 30 home runs and 105 runs batted in. And a strong MVP candidate in the American League. His greatest competition might be the guy on the mound, his teammate Justin Verlander.
Brian went into the last day, did not try to protect his average. In fact, first 2 at-bats went 0 for 2, and got a couple of hits, though, to get that title.
And a bouncing ball to short. Derek Jeter's first chance postseason, and that is that. But